Okay, the Banshee woes continue. We got some rebuild kits for the carburetor, but the gaskets that came were real thin. They come from Vito's. I'm not even necessarily sure that this was the problem. After I all got done, you can see that blue fuel line. I ended up replacing that with actual 1/4-inch black fuel line. It might have been part of the leaking, but I'm sure that these were leaking too. So I'm just going to make some gaskets. I don't know if you guys ever done this kind of stuff before, but it's a money saver. Just got to take your time. Okay, and now as you can see, I've got them roughed out. Each one is sitting basically where it's going to. But I noticed that the one carburetor's missing that tube. I was like, what? I just noticed it now. Yeah. It's like, screw you, Yamaha. It hadn't affected the way it's been running, so. And this is a nice little trick. Use a punch or an owl. Owl? Woohoo! An awl. And that'll make your holes for you. It works out really well. I want to take some more time to thank all you guys for coming along as we check out some of these old machines and kind of keep them going and keep them running the way they're supposed to be, or at least the way I think they're supposed to be. So give me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if this is good a direction. I know I should do this more. But later on in the video, I'll explain a little bit more what I got going on. But man, yeah, this thing, just watch your fingers on the back side of this. But it really works well. Turns out that my trials and tribulations with this weren't over yet. There's a lot of trimming, get these things to just fit perfect. But you start big and you just keep on inching in on it and inching in on it. So thanks again, you guys. Okay, I got them all in. I put some fresh feminine napkins underneath just to check the seepage. Don't mind the particulates. I just slapped them in there and hooked it up to fuel. It's on reserve. You can see it filling, hopefully. Reserve. I don't have much fuel in here. I might have to, oh, there it goes. Okay, floats are full. It was leaking real bad for, it's still leaking. What in the actual frick is going on here? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, flip me off. I suppose I could try getting on them with a... I didn't think they'd have to be that tight because on the count of the new gasket, and you don't ever want to over tighten these anyways. Okay, round 10. Why does everything fight me like this? You know, I know I'm slowing down, but holy moly. Okay, so I robbed Peter to pay Paul here. I don't know if you can see. I put some new screws in this carburetor also because the other one with the new screws, the doily feminine napkin was fine, dry, and that's, coincidentally enough, that's the one that's missing that pipe up in there. I thought, watch, this is going to be the one without that pipe, and we're going to have to get a carburetor. So, fresh napkin, new screws, the gasket all looked perfect, so let's see what I can do here. All right, put it on reserve. Filling the bowl. Don't you freaking dare. Praying to the Yamaha gods, which I've never done before. I don't see anything. Think we got her dicked? Do we got her dicked? My favorite is when I leave the drain screw loose then and I'm looking for leaks and it's just pouring out on the floor. I think we got her dicked, boys. Oh my goodness. Whoop. I saw a drip. Is it coming from the... It might be coming from the line, almost looks like on that other one. So I'll make sure that clamp is tight, and I'm liking it. Oh man, it's just ever so much weeping. Anybody else have any problems with these things sealing? I mean, I imagine after it runs and it gets hot and it gets cold and it gets hot and it vibrates that they should seat up, but man, that kind of sucks. So I'll get her all patched up and put back together. That motherfucker wants to have a drip right there. Unbelievable. And I put them in pretty tight. I mean, it's hard finding a 1/2-inch drive impact Phillips bit. Look at that fucker leak. What is happening? Okay, I don't know what to do. Ridiculous. I guess I'm just gonna, what, hope that they quit leaking? I mean, does he need carburetors? What the fuck? Yeah, and that other one's leaking just like a freaking... Okay. Check back. Thanks, Yamaha gods. Okay, welcome back. Got a few things going on here. Make sure the gas is off. I got this thing all back together. He brought the air box, so I put that back on. I saved you guys all the details because, you know, it usually takes me longer than I'm willing to admit. Anyways, I still need a clutch cable. This one is real tight and it just doesn't work with the ASV lever that he's got. What else? So that thing, I don't know, let's fire it up. Let's see what she sounds like, eh? I think it sounds relatively good. Hopefully I don't jinx it. I've got a few heat cycles in, but haven't rode it yet. Still waiting on an air filter. But I've got just a piece of foam in there to act as air filter. That's on half scope.
Still a little lean on the pilot, especially when it's not warmed up all the way. But that'll be better when I get the air filter. Yeah, still a little bit of tuning left, but it sounds like a Banshee. What else? Oh yeah, got the shock done. This is such a mess over here. Got the shock done for the Kawasaki Takati project that we got going on. This guy, Next Level Performance, he's doing a bunch of different stuff, service and performance. Pretty cool. He did the, if you look back at some of my older videos, the Bill and Tim's shock service, that they were nice enough to do a couple of different shocks for me, but I did a video on the 85 CR250 shock. Unfortunately, Tim passed away. Had some real quick cancer and no bueno. So you got a young guy, a real good guy, that took that over. Speaking of Takati project, ILR Performance in Buckley, Washington. If you need some Takati stuff, here. If you guys need some Takati, oh my god, it's all juicy too. He did the crank for us. Yeah, really nice job. If you remember, wow. If you remember back in previous videos also, I went to put together that Takati engine, 86, and it's like all of a sudden I'm kind of moving the engine around and it went together, I don't know, I guess too easy, because I felt that the crank was moving this way and the engine clunk, clunk, clunk. Well, it was because the inner race of the bearing was not seated on the crank, and I didn't know what to expect. But I guess they knurl that surface on the crank, and then so all I gotta do is press the cases onto it. Even come nice enough to put a brand new wrist pin bearing in there for you. Classy fella. So yeah, if you need anything done, his name's Dave at ILR Performance. Other than that, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a Facebook review, and then let me know if you guys want me to look for something different on the different kinds of the Facebook reviews. Let me know. I can do that. So until then, we'll be popping wheelies, hopefully riding soon. Weather's been shitty. We gotta go. Okay, and I did get the dirty 230 engine all cleaned up. I scrubbed it all with some degreaser, got her the best I could. Don't look too bad. Got some corrosion up on the top here, but you know, that thing, like I said, was rode hard and put away wet nearly every time. But yeah, I mean, that it's kind of a cool color, you know, like a goldish gray like that. Or am I seeing that right? But the cylinder's a different color. What does that mean? What? And this is just, I just got it. Notice the bolt holes are all missing, you know. I just got it set together to see what it looks like. Hopefully, yeah, we'll get her going before the end. It's not on the top of my list because it's currently 50 degrees out, you know, in the middle of January. It's totally screwed over the ice, so not really too excited. Plus, you know, because of my brain injury I have what's called apathy. So it's real hard for me to get motivated a lot of times, and I'm not working as much as I want to, so the funds aren't necessarily there. And this thing, I added it up, and if I want to do everything, it needs like $500 worth of stuff. So, but then it'll be correct. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have no idea how high this thing revs. It is truly amazing. It'd be cool to put a tack on it and see what it actually does. So yeah, gonna finish up this video with this. I'm gonna do a marketplace reaction, and we'll go from there. So still pop wheelies. Thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate you. another thing I wanted to talk about here was 90% of the viewers of my channel are not subscribed. So do me a favor, maybe do yourself a favor. No, I want to reach down, hit that subscribe button, because then we'll be able to do more of this. I've already got one of the criteria met for monetization. If I could do this all the time, that would be just awesome. Because I can't do a lot, you know, the types of things that I would like to do and used to do in the past. So really appreciate you guys. Hope you're having a good new year so far, and we'll go from there.
Bushman's Marketplace. You never know what you're going to see. You know, nice Honda jacket. This is the kind of stuff I look for. I'm just doing this raw. Oh, Suzuki parts. Parts for... Shoot me an offer. I mean, sorry about the mouth breathing. I do need some parts. I mean, if I could find a low-use bottom end, might just put the good bits on there. I don't know. I do have a little bit of video coming of the parts after I tore down the Dirty 230. Let's see. 78 RM 250. Throttle cable gets weird sometimes. Okay. I mean, $800? 500 bucks. I mean, it's got decent tires on it. Let's see what else we got. I mean, one of these things, you're not going to find a faster, scarier motorcycle for $350, so you got pipes on it. Man, that's for 3,500 bucks. That's pretty sweet. That's a Banshee engine. Wow. They got the front, looks like they got the front fender trimmed down. The thing is sweet. I mean, asking 35, you'd probably get it for $3,000. It's got rear sets on it. See how the shifter linkage has been moved back, so you're like a crotch rocket. Pretty badass. Again, this is my first time doing this kind of stuff. Let me know if you guys like this format. It come with a whole extra engine? I don't know, buddy. Motor Career stainless exhaust, plus 2 swing arm. Wow. Adjustable ignition. And with stage 2 ported motor. Wow. And another healthy motor. Oh, for cash on top. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Free Yamaha blaster. Oh, not free. Bunch of new parts for it. New tie rods, a carb throttle grip, throttle cable cleaned up, the plastics, deleted oil injection, and some other stuff. Was not rebuilt long ago. The tires are nice. The tires are nice. They're original. Yeah. He just wants to trade for 4-stroke. Tires are nice. There you go. The front tires are off a freaking Wolverine. Okay, we got Geez, more RD350 stuff. Honda Spree, of course. Look at all this 230 stuff coming up. I'm going to have no problem getting parts. Ooh, I had one of these. I probably set the world record dirt to dirt jump on one of these things. Upgraded to 727. What makes it a 727? It's got stock everything. They are cool machines, though. I'd upgraded to 727, boys, but I left the stock exhaust with the pea shooter, and it's missing a bolt. Probably from that extra 727. Maybe it's not a 727cc kit, it's like 727 light bulbs. Something like that. Pretty clean machine, though. I miss mine dearly. Okay, here we go. Is this the 727? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why it's showing this. There we go. It's 09. Coincidentally enough, the one on the brochure also has a 727 installed. Somewhere. $4,000. Battery's weak. It's worth it. I'm always looking at these cube vans for a hauler. Tommy lift and everything. It'd be pretty sweet. Oh my god. Let's just do a search here quick. No three-wheelers have come up since. I mean, I beg my pardon, I believe there is. Yeah, look at how much the prices are coming down. Wow, look at this thing. Aluminum seat. Some scratches here and there. Well, the thing is almost 50 years old. That's pretty nice, though. Just hosed it down with some SC1 for the pictures. Gonna slide right off of that seat. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. Looks like original tires. It's worth it. You're never gonna lose any money on it. $1,500. Well, there's one for $1,900. Let me know if you guys see one that you want me to look at. The Mach 3. Oh, I'm sorry, a Mac 3. $10,500 for a Mac 3. Oh, it's a Mach. It says Mach in this. 500 completely rebuilt crank, original paint. $16,000 invested. Where? I mean, I guess it's got new paint. You probably got $2,500 into that. Looks good, all cinched down. I don't hear it run. Looks like it's running. Look, it is running. Is that smoke or is that just chrome fade? It's a cool bike. $10,500 when you can get that Yamaha for that would dust this thing off for $3,500. I don't think so. $100. They're just doing that. It's clickbait. They call that clickbait.